Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hope everyone's having a blessed afternoon. I am having a blessed afternoon. Um, you see my title. You see my topic. My topic is talking about basically those that have been victimized, that have been abused, sexually assaulted, and harassed at a very young age. This is going to be a near dear topic that I talk about. I can get up here and talk about my traumas and my stress of being a victim and being victimized. I want to give a big shout out to all the victims all around the world of building a network, of building a study to communicate with one another through a difficult time of their life of being sexually assaulted at a young age. Sexual assaulted start not just only for children that got their innocence taken, while trusting and believing in adults and friends and families that sexually assault them, but it also has to do with adults that have been a sexual assault, women, children, and boys all around the world. You have individuals on YouTube that's making fun of people traumas, people depression, right? And people ways and actions of dealing with being sexually assaulted at a very young age. People using it as a joke, calling people mooks, calling people, all these other terminologies of being a victim. And I'm here to tell you that this is not funny. And you know why it's not funny? It's because you know what? The person that you're making fun about, and the person that you calling a mook, and the person that you're taunting and making jokes about and funny about them being sexually assaulted at the age of 12, at the age of 11, at the age of 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, even younger than that. The person don't have to do nothing to you. The victims that didn't talk about their traumas and depression, that's still dealing with it, is going to deal with you. This is facts. You have victims that have not stepped up yet, that have not given courage yet to talk about them being victimized and them being hurt by family members, whether it be male and females. They watching these YouTubers make fun of victims, make fun and jokes about people being victims of being sexually assaulted by loved ones, friends, and families that they trust around them. Do you know how serious that is? Do you know the things that they got to deal with? All right, being sexually assaulted, traumas, blackouts, dealing with drugs and alcohols, drinking, and all the other stuff that they are plagued with all the way to the day they die. They don't know how to deal with their pain and suffering. And YouTube is their outlet that gave them a voice, that they spoke up for once in their life. An individual is making fun about them, of being victimized, of being sexually assaulted, and they're making jokes and games about this. Are you mad? Are you a goofy? Are you weird? There's victims all around the world, male and female. Do you understand this? They have a hotline for this. Sexual predators that's waiting, that's on YouTube, that's on these major platforms, that's getting locked up for child pornography. Do you understand this? This is a different world. And you on YouTube and making fun about victims being sexually assaulted at a young age? That's to anyone. Anyone that's doing it. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Calling people mooks, calling people gay, calling people this and that they had to suffer with this and deal with this all their life. Are you a goofy? You a goofy, right? You are a goofy. And you a weirdo. You know the trauma they gotta deal with? The mental health they gotta deal with? Of doing their pain upon society, hurting people, even killing people because they were sexually assaulted? They didn't know how to deal with it? To suffer with the pain and cope with the pain? So they came on YouTube and build an audience that can deal with their trauma and pain and suffering. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you make fun of victims? These are victims all around the world, and there's victims right now. You know what's going to happen to you? I'm going to show you what's going to happen to you. You know what's going to happen to you? It's going to be curtains for you, night for you. It don't got to be no YouTuber. It could be victims. It could be victims that you are taunting and that you are making fun. You are making enemies that you don't even know that you have. Do you understand what you're doing? I'm warning you. I'm warning you. Stop making fun of victims that have been a sexual abuse, sexual assault at a young age. Whether it be male or female, you can be adult. You see it on a train all day. You got these goofies and pedophiles touching on women, pulling out their private parts, touching women. Do you guys see how sick this is? And you making fun? I don't think you understand that. You are making enemies that you cannot see. There's a bigger family. There's family of victims. And we are all connected. And it ain't no joke. It's not no joke. I advise you, stop making fun of victims that's dealing with traumas and depression and stress. They didn't get to that point yet like me of being victimized of going to school, of working all their life, learning trades, staying active and busy so they get the assault out of their mind. They've been dealing with drugs, alcohol, shooting, suicide thoughts, hurting people. This is serious, man. It's serious. That's a whole nother other world. That's a whole nother other world. You could be walking somewhere, you could be anywhere, and people will hurt you. These are victims all around the world. You do not make fun about that with nobody. Calling people monks and gay and all this other stuff on YouTube and all of these major platforms. Be careful. Individuals will not support you. That's all a part of being raped too. That's all a part of the family. So people looking at you, yo, this man is a victim, this woman is a victim, and he's making jokes about this, you're supposed to encourage these individuals, because you know why? Because they got a sickness and they are plagued with this. They whole entire life. They cry every night. These people will hurt you, man. And I'm not promoting no violence. I'm not promoting anything. I'm just telling you, this is how people deal with their pain and suffering. So people they found an outlet. They found a way, all right, to talk to people that can hear them and listen to them. And they found it on YouTube and all of these major platforms. I commend them. We need more brothers and sisters just like them that's on here, that have stories, so they can deal with their pain and cope with their pain and explain their pain from being victimized. This happens every day. Little babies, little girls getting their innocence took by these big grown men that they trust and believe in. These are predators. These sick, widowed goofies. So I advise you to tread lightly when you're talking about victims of being sexually assaulted.